Hi everyone, welcome back. On this episode we're going to clear all the rubbish out, completely blitz it, get everything out, so it's easier to move around, hoover everything, and hopefully we can start on the double bed, bonding them in, bond the back wall in, and go from there, really see how far we can get this week. So let's get into it. Okay, that's most of the rubbish out, most of the hoovering done. Feeling a lot better in here now without all that dust going around. I think the only bit I've got left to do is underneath there, but I can do that. And out there, I ain't gonna bother with that. I can do that later. So yeah, all the wood that was on there is there because it's actually the toilet walls and spare bit of inch plywood there, but there's a double bed, so I'm going to take this board off, which will leave all the stringers and ribs, and then get so many. Well, I'll get this off and then I can talk through it after that. Okay, that's that board out. I thought I'd just quickly finish hoovering, save you guys watching watching me hoover. Lots of fun. So yeah, what was I up to? Yeah, so this board here is already bonded in. It's fiberglass this side, not this side, so I need to bond all of these in, and then when it comes to that one, it's the same as this one I did before, where there's a one underneath here. I joined it together, so that one will be joined to the wall going up. So I can bond up to probably here, get that one prepared, and then bond these two the same time as I'm going to do that. But it's going to be a big piece, a lot of bonding, and then a join up there, which has a separate piece up there and a separate piece up there. But I'll probably do that another day, tomorrow probably, start preparing for bonding, because it's all nice and clean now, but I just need to get all the rubbish that I've chucked off the back of the boat out of here so it's nice and tidy. And I probably will go overkill like I always do with this part, acetone it, clean it, acetone it again. Just Hoover can only get so much up, and the last time I did this one, because there was no wood here, I could just jet wash it all off. So with this one I will use a bit of acetone, clean it properly. But yeah, that'll be for another day. So I'll go to the back of the boat and clean all that stuff up, and then tomorrow we can clean all this up and start the bonding. But yeah. Okay, new day. I was going to video it yesterday, but it started pouring down, literally pouring it down. But today it's a different day. Nice sunny, couple clouds, but mainly blue skies. So I was talking about this yesterday, bonding it in. So the first thing I've got to do is I have got to cut all the drain holes for the build. So, you know, the corner ones that are done this underneath these ones, just so if any leaks happen here, it drain away into the middle and go down to the bilge, which will be sat down there. So I need to cut half circle there, same as that, and those 4 as well in the corner, which is the lowest end of the boat where it sits. So if you see like that one, the lowest point will probably be right here. So that'd be a chunk out of that one, which I know from experience now from doing these ones, I will cut these a bit bigger, just in case. You know, when I was fiberglass, so I bonded, it was closing up a little bit, and it was a pain to re-drill and try and cut them out. So I will make these bigger. So I'll crack on with that now and cut all these holes. Okay, and that's those holes cut out. 2 in the middle. This is the lowest part here. For some reason there's a lip there. That's the little kill underneath. Yeah, it's just how they got it. But yeah, so I've made it bigger here. As you can see, last time it was just a little tiny chip out of it basically, but I've made it really big, done them all. It's very random, the low spots on this boat. Like this one's up this end, that one's up that end. I think the same with that one. And then there's one back up this way. But now really it's up to the bonding, and this is the most important bit. Make sure I line these up. I always give myself some markings, just a guideline, even though the bonding paste goes on them in it. But you've got a rough line. So what I do is I get these in, that one in, that one in, that one, and then we'll start looking at attaching that to the big wall. I probably will resin wash in between, and then I won't have to resin wash these edges because when the fiberglass goes on it will seal it anyway. So just where they're pinched, the 2 boards are pinched together, I'll just give it extra protection. But yeah, enough talking, let's get to bonding these 3. Okay, and that's those 3 bonded in, drying now. There's just no easy way of putting the bonding paste in, so I just gonna carry on doing what I did before. Just chuck it on, give it a little sand afterwards. It's nice and easy to sand. But yeah, that's all those 3 in, so that's a lot more secure now. I let that fully cure, which would be a couple hours. So I'll probably come back tomorrow now and work on those 3 there. Just that I don't want to knock this one, working on them, so I'll leave that. But yeah, okay. Okay, still the same day. Had a little thought and I thought, I'm going to get these 3 in because I know I can still get the back wall behind it. Which means I can bond all this in, let it set and dry tonight. I can lay this, put this floor down just so I'm not walking on any of this. I know the back wall will slide in. I can get the bonding paste all tucked up in behind this one and up on the sides, and obviously try and work out that, but it just means I can get it in, resin wash it, screw it in, and it'd just be easier than trying to get a whole board set up there with this extra, then trying to get these attached without knocking them over. So I know if I bond these 3 in, they'll be solid. So I'm going to carry on with these 3, get that done, and then come back. Okay. Okay, and that's the other 3 in, so basically that's the whole double bed frame done. Like I said, just chucked it on for now, and then what I'll do is sand it down nicely, and that'll be ready for fiberglass in. I can leave this to cure now overnight, and all I've got to worry about now is just the back wall joining this one, which, like, when I slide it in, I can resin wash the bottom part, which is behind this board here, and just chuck some screws in every now and again, just like I did with this one. And then when I fiberglass on top, it'll protect everything. So yeah, I'll let this cure and come back tomorrow. Okay, new day, all in nice and solid. So yeah, they're ready to be sanded down now. I think what I'm going to do now is get that side down nicely behind it, so it's all ready for the wall board to go down. So I'll do that first, and then I can see where to go next. Okay, it was a bit of a rough angle because I couldn't get the camera in here to pop a video, but that's all smooth now, all sanded down nicely. So it's time to get the wallboard lined up, see what it looks like. I still need to cut the hole for the wallboard. Yeah, so we'll line it up and see how it looks. Okay, and that's that wall in place, not bonded in yet. So what I'm going to do is draw a line across there, resin wash that bottom section there, this in a bit as well, cut the hole out, and then work out how I'm gonna, I think the bottom would be easy, squeeze the bonding paste in, and when this goes down, squeeze it out. It's just going to be trying to get enough on the sides and at the top of here. This bit I'm not worried about because there's another board that sits on there, but before I put that I've got to remember to fiberglass that hole up. So I think the main thing is get the line across, get these resin washed, let them set for a little while, and then come back and have a look at the bonding. Right, and that's that side resin washed, and this side I had a bit extra, so I went up, but I left the gap where I'm gonna fiberglass it in, because I was always gonna resin wash this anyway. Same with everything I do, floor, all the walls, and then carpet would go on top of that. So I just left that so I didn't have to sand that down again, so that should bond the fiberglass quite nice. So I'll let that set off for a little while now, and then work out how to do the bonding, and then I'll give it an update. Okay, so that's in place now, ready to go almost. So what I've decided to do is I'll put the bonding at the bottom, push this in from the other side, screw it in, and then once that's put into place, I can actually put bonding in between the two sides and the top easier than trying to do it all in one go. I think that's the best option to go. So bonding paste down there be next, and screw it in. Okay, and that's that board bonded in at the bottom. I'm going to let that set. I could probably put some more of the other side. We're going to have a look at the other side quick. I'll climb over all of this. This is where the engine bay is. This is the back side of the wall. Let's use camera work for a minute. Just let me see. So yeah, I've managed to get the bottom part done. I will top it up with some more, and I've got to do the sides. But I think that's going to be it for this week, guys, because I think by the time this is set, it'd just be too much then. So yeah, I'm going to probably let the bonding paste set, go rock solid. At least then I know nothing's going to move, and it's probably going to be next week now. I'm going to try and get the sides done, get that little piece put in there, but that'll be for next week. So I'll see you next week, guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers.